Hello sir, my name is Suraj Gupta and I am from section 9. So today I am going to do the DIY project in which we have to assemble and disassemble any component. I have taken a very simple component yet a very interesting and helpful that is required in every electrical industry. So these are the components that I am going to use. This is a screw holder which contains different types of screws. I am going to use the square one today. So this is how we apply to it. So the screw is ready. This is the multimeter that I'm going to use today. It is under working condition. This is the LED that I'm going to test, and these are the two wires that we need to connect to the voltmeter. Now so let me just tell you a few basic things. It is basically made from galvanometer, which contains turns, and because when current passes through it, a magnetic field is generated that creates a torque and creates deflection. That the same mechanical setup is turned into a digital setup and shown in the form of a multimeter. Multimeter contains this section which shows the voltage, uh, and this section which contains the ammeter. It also measures various things like the resistance, as you can see here. It also measures the diode resistance portion which contains the DC part, whereas this also measures the varying AC part as well. So yeah, that was a brief about it. So this is how it looks from inside. As you can see, here is a battery, here is a circuit, and this is the screen part. Let me just take out the battery. This is a 9-volt battery that is used inside a multimeter, as you can see over here. Now I'll open this part and show you how it is. So I'll just take out this board that is inside it. Okay, great. So here the thing that you can see over here, while we measure the voltmeter and ammeter, the beep sound that comes, it is due to this speaker. These are the various other components, and this circular thing, as you can see over here, these are basically metal chips made up of copper, and these are the ones that conduct, that transfer the information into the screen. I'll show you the screen. This is the screen part. 1 minute. Yeah, this is the screen part. As you can see, that displays the information. The two balls that you can see over here, these are helpful for the rotating purpose. As you can, if you clearly see, there is an up and down part continuously. So while rotating it, the tuck 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 sound that comes is because of these two balls. Now, and this is the switch that we use to rotate it. So I have fitted in everything. Let me just check if it is working or not. One problem that I can see in the screen is that it is not showing the numbers properly. Let me see if there is some problem. Let me see if the screws are tight. That can create some problem. This one is, even this one is, and yeah, even this one. So actually I spotted out the mistake. Here the pink portion that you can see, it is protruding out, whereas it should be completely covered by the board. This tells us a very important function of this pink part. which transfers the information from the board to the screen. So let me just fix this problem. Let me see if the screen is working properly or not. Okay, great. You can see the thing that was missing has come back again. And test this LED that is over here. The longer part that you can see is the positive terminal and the shorter one is the negative one. I will switch the voltmeter to 20 volts because that is the nearest one to this LED. This is the red one is again the positive part and the black one the negative one. I will join in the two terminals. As you can see, it is showing a minus 0.1 approximately voltage, that is of the LED. So yeah, this was what I wanted to show. I hope you liked. Thank you.